future or a safety behind the 8-9. No, he did go for a cut. The cut was available. But I do believe he's mainly played for safety. Behind the 5. Just gotta be careful not to glance the 3 ball off the 7 in the corner. Top right corner. That would be unfortunate. Or make the 7 in the side. Uh-oh. Well, it will be the Pinoy kicking this 3 ball, looking for some cover with the 8-9. And honestly, this was not the contact he was looking for. And he should be happy that he got to the rail still. Yeah, pretty nervy beginning from both sides. Oh. Wow, what a roll. Tried to just barely beat the kiss. I'm very sure the jump cue will be coming out, Mark. Oh, they're not jumping. Bit surprised.
No, just safety shot.
Has called the 6 just in case though. If that 3 ball goes to the top corner, can float this in, get the cue ball to the right side of the 9.
Ooh, dangerously close to the side pocket, but well, there is an edge here, Tim. Could play side to side safety.
Or take on the cut.
Yeah, it's
Nope.
a thin one. Oh, he's called it there. I think he's really improved as a safety player, don't you, over the last year or so, Tim? I mean, he was always good, but I think he's gone up a level in the safety department.
Yeah, that's one thing. When you're playing Joshua, you're just not going to get the easy opportunities. This is actually one of the lesser safeties I've seen him play in a long time. In this match against Shane, I mean, we all know how well Shane plays. One of the best to play the game, and well, I have to say he didn't really have much chance against Filler. Filler missing 2 balls in the opening set. That's why he lost the opening set, and after it was just the Joshua Filler show again. And there's a lot of strategy every time with this hand drag kind of format, hand drag 10 ball, a lot of clusters, so yeah, just completely dispatched the South Dakota kid.
Yeah, I heard there was one safety battle that lasted 17 minutes I saw in an interview with him. I mean, that's some safety battle, isn't it, in a rack of 10 ball, Tim?
A bit in between. I do kind of like the 8 in the top left and run the cue ball 4 rails. She's taking a bigger cut on this 8. Do believe it has come up Well, it's not safe. She can go for the cut. But how often do you see players miss this on the thick side?
Oh,
Well, not Pia Filler. Oh, she did not get on the 9. Beautiful pot itself.
can use the 10 as a stopper here, Tim. Oh, he's doubling it back up, so we'll put the cue ball near the 10. Oh, he's gone all out for the bank here. He's gone all out for it. What a shot from Filler. Oh dear, what a joy he must be to play with. And I tell you, Pia Filler playing her part in this match as well. Playing absolutely fantastic. I think she's improved him over the last couple of years as well, playing all the WPBA events. He's been travelling a lot. He's been playing a lot with Joshua. They practice all the time together. Great partnership. And they're going to be in the teams event as well, remember, along with Moritz Neuhausen, and they are the reigning champions. Even though it hasn't been played for a couple of years, they're still the champions, so they'll be looking to defend their title as well. Still no score from table 1 at the moment, but we will bring you the latest scores between Shane Van Bonen and Savannah Easton up against Wei Ju Chen and Nuki Oi. Referee Dave Pearson getting those balls nice and tight. We are playing on the new Predator Arc table with the brand new collaboration between Simone's Cloth and Predator. It's called the Arcadia Elite. And of course, the ball's made by Aramith, the best equipment in the world for the best players in the world. Here we go. Rack number 3. You a bit surprised, Tim, that Pia's going from the centre?
Yeah, honestly, I'm wondering, with her not having the biggest break out there, it's interesting to see that she's breaking from the center. I would more expect the opposite on their side. Filler breaking from the center and Pia breaking from the side, but there must be a reason for it. I'm quite sure they have thought about the pros and cons.
Must have called a 10 here, just in case.
Well, gotta say,
Pointed.
someone was very happy that that 10 ball went in. to now find out that it comes back on the table. It's not a direct win. The 10 ball has to be potted last to win the rack.
Yeah, it's a rule I actually liked, Tim. It were fun while it was fun while it lasted, but I think 10 ball deserves to be the last ball. 9 ball, okay, combinations and all that. Different game, but this just a different game altogether. 10 ball, and rightfully so. The 10 ball is the only one that matters right at the end. You can pot 9 and you can still lose the rack. Well, I've had a little update, guys, from table 1. It's 1 rack each between Wei Wei and Nukioi. They're up against Shane Van Bonen and Savannah Easton, who you must say have a great chance to win. But then again, so do all of them. It's hard to pick a winner out of the remaining 4. It really is. This time Joshua catching the bump there, Tim.
Yeah, imagine if he had made it, he was trying to get to the bottom of the 2, to play the 2 in the top left, and if he had missed it, he was trying to get that same line and not leave something on for the 1. That bumpy into the side pocket has spoiled that plan, but he might have gotten away with it with the fact that there's a gap.
It certainly is. Oh, there's a big gap now.
Well, everything laying pretty nicely. It looks really messy in the center of the table, but if you go 2 rails now, from the 1 to the 2, you can play the 2 in the bottom left, and look at the pattern. If you can get straight on the 2, you're like straight in on the 3, float it in, straight in on the 4, you draw back a diamond, you float in the 5, you're on the 6. Like, it's all about this shot technically. Yeah, had a bit of angle on the 2, so decided to play a bump into the 3 ball. Oh, did you see that? He moved his bridge hand off the shot.
Yeah, and he actually did it on the shot before Tim as well. When he played the cannon into the 3 ball, there was a lot of body movement there as well. I was surprised that the 2 went in. Now this is a real chance to take the advantage. Nice draw shot there from a ball really close in to the pocket. They're not the easiest of shots. Played it very well though.
Yeah, Pia trying to catch the right pace. Risky, it was crossing the area a little bit, and they got quite nasty on the rail. And then eventually, even Filler will miss a shot like that. That was not a hanger. The cue ball on the rail, then elevating with the spin. That's such a difficult shot to play. So, returning the favor a bit, and Jeffrey is looking a bit shaky overall. That 7 ball just barely dropped, and again, I'm not sure if we will have a replay, I don't think so, but if you have the possibility and you wonder why he's missed a ball earlier, just check. Every time he hits the ball, he kinda moved on the shot. And he didn't do that the previous match. So a bit of nerves. But they do get the job done. 2-1 now, Ropero and DeLuna.
Yeah, 2-1 for Wei Chu Chen and Nukioi as well against Van Boning and Easton over on table 1. I'll just give you a nice little fact about the owner of FedEx that couldn't afford to pay his electric bill, so he went to the casino with 5,000, won 27 and saved the company, FedEx. Now everyone knows the Luxor pyramid, of course, in Las Vegas. Well, it actually costs $50 an hour to light the searchlight thing that comes out the top of, you know, the one I'm talking about, Tim, the light that goes round outside the Luxor, comes out of the pyramid. Well, it costs $50 every hour to have that light on. The monthly cost exceeds $15,000. That's just for one light. Crazy.
Well, only in Las Vegas.
Yeah. These Predator Halo lights don't cost as much to light, I can assure you. And you're forcing that one for Rayla.
Yeah, not a great spread if you look at the 7-8 and also the 3 ball right in between. So back to playing safe, I guess. I would really like to see DeLuna get comfortable. Maybe winning that previous rack will get him just as good as he played in the quarterfinal, or Maite and De Luna, of course, played together. They played a pretty solid quarterfinal match. Would like to see more of that. As always, we are hoping for one match that goes all the way to the end and may the best win. Yeah, played the cue ball back all the way up table, but spin didn't grab enough. Well, how do you run out from here? The 10 is blocking.
Not easy, Tim, is it? Oh, he's managed to miss the 10 ball.
Yeah, and the cross-side bank could be on if they want to go aggressive. They don't have to. They could play safety, but yeah, they're just gonna push the 2 ball, maybe a diamond off the rail, leave the 6 in between. Or are they is she going to bank these 2 rails into the corner with the safety in mind? No, they chose for safety a longer distance, but this is not, I would say, not good enough. There is a shot available, the 4. You can use the 4 in the side, run into the 7-8 with enough pace that it comes off for the 5. That was a nice opening shot. Tap on the table, appreciation from De Luna. Needs that angle though on the 4.
There's a poll ongoing on YouTube where you've all been voting. 65% have gone for fillers, 35% for Mighty and Jeffrey. I guess that's about right, I would say. In terms of who's favourite, I think the fillers are just slight favourites in this one.
Yeah, I used the 5 ball to run into the 7-8 mark, but might have to bank the 6. They lost the cue ball a bit.
You never can guarantee where balls are going to go when you've gone into them. It's difficult, isn't it, Tim?
Yeah, I completely agree. Just missed it by quite a bit. I was wondering, could she maybe play the zigzag, the Z shot on the 6, the Z bank to the top right, and in case you do not make it, the 7 or the 8 could come in between. That's a beauty from Joshua. Nice drag on the cue ball. It's good for the score. It's a chance now to level the score at 2 each.
Timed that nicely. Nice little draw shot. Played with no effort. Thing is, of course, when you're playing with what looks like minimum effort, it's actually maximum effort inside the brain, getting the coordination right between eye and hand, which is what the timing's all about. I'm enjoying this, Tim. Good match.
Yeah, both tables actually at 2 each now. Find it also very interesting that Shane Van Boning is playing together with Savannah Easton. I think it's a very interesting matchup, and I mean, how amazing must that be at such a young age to be playing with such a legend? Well, push out called. It's a long and straight one. Is he going to jack up, stop this, and then play for a 2-3 combination, which is super tough. A lot of distance between the 2 and the 3. Oh, that flick off the 4. Bit luck involved. I gotta say, he got Jeffrey there. Jeffrey went to look if there was a shot available, and this save.
Oh, he's jumping right-handed, Tim, and I think he's trying to make the 8-ball in the corner. Look at this, jumping dart. Wrong-handed. Oh, he's fouled. He's hit the 6. So close.
Well, it will be the 2-3 combination. Easy to lose the 3-ball though. Might, the 2-ball, excuse me. It might go towards the short rail. But these kind of details, they do both play these really well. They have a real clean style of running out in general. Very German style of play. They work a lot on cue ball control, play a lot of straight pull. So they don't really lose control over the balls in general. Obviously at some point here and there it does happen.
It's no good.
Well, it was about time for something like that to happen, because I just mentioned that these kind of things not happen too often to them. It's just crazy how that works sometimes. But a good safety behind the 9 could still save them. Ooh.
Not enough, Tim. Not enough. Mistake from Piafilla.
Yeah, what a chance too. Look at this. Automatic. Well, not automatic, but 2-rail position from the 8 to the 9. Kinda. Everything is alright if you get past the center of the table. Of course, she's gonna try and get a little bit further than that. But the second rail really helps you to come into that line. That would mean Ropero and DeLuna to get on the hill first.
Wow, that's one of them shots, you know, that I think was unnecessary. He could have played that with a bit of right-hand spin just to get the cue ball away from the 10 a bit more, but he chose to go into it, Tim. Could have gone wrong. But it's the right shot, of course, when it goes right.
There is players out there that do like to actually strike the ball more instead of like babying the ball with the spin. Some really like to stay away from those kind of shots. So, for example, Niels Feijen would have probably played the 9 the same way as Jeffrey just did. But yeah, I probably would have liked to play it real soft with the inside touch.
Well, our referee, Dave Pearson, is from Amarillo in Texas. He is retired, but he's a well-respected league operator in his home area. So well done to you, Dave. And his wife is also involved in coaching, I just read as well, with the BEF. He's been there for 2 years, so well done to his wife as well. One ball is down. And this is a chance to take the opening set, some might say, against what they thought might happen. Over on table 1, Wei Chu Chen and Nu Kyoe have taken the first set against Savannah Easton and Shane Van Boning. Final will come a little bit later, guys. Time is to be determined, so depends how long these semi-finals take, but we will have the conclusion of the mixed pairs turbo today for you, that's for sure.
Oh, she's found a really good line there. It was a great cue ball all the way under the traffic. And the jump cue might be not an option. The 3 ball is kind of where you usually would land on the jump.
Cue ball's going to be close. Whitey finding its way into the side pocket. So a chance here, first set. Can you see anything a bit dodgy?
Oh, I gotta say, 1, or at least the 2, 3, 4, 5 is okay, but that one problem with 6, 8 might be a bit challenging to get from that 6 ball to the 7 ball. But still, I mean, if you can get straight enough on the 6, you can at least draw out of it and take the angle on the 7 to cross back over to the 8. There again, kind of strikes the ball, moving his hand outwards. Has to be careful though.
He actually looks a bit nervous to me, Jeffrey De Luna, to be honest, in this particular match. Yeah, they're playing for some nice prize money as well, don't forget. 15,000 to the winners, 9 to the runner-up, 4 to losing semi-finalists, which they will get. The loser here will get 4,000, and 5th through 8th already have won 2,000 for their team as well. So guaranteed payday, but it's just how big is that payday going to be, Tim?
Well, they are very close.
Oh, what's he
yeah,
done there? Same thing, Tim.
But again, pulled his hand out. It's just full with nerves, and look at his safety also. Like he's caught a major roll on the other side. The fillers should be at least happy to be at the table. That was wild.
That was a terrible shot. He's done it twice before, but that was even worse. His hand was away from the ball even before he touched it. That's the nervousness I see in him, Tim.
Well, that scratch is gonna cost the fillers a set. I mean, still it was already going to be tough from the position they were in. But it is Ropero and De Luna have taken the opening set against the fillers. Now, looks like the players are gonna go for a break. So Mark White and myself, Tim de Ruiter, we are going for a break too. A nice high five from David Arcade in the crowd. So we're gonna nip out for a little bit and we'll be right back with the second set. Stay tuned. And welcome back everybody to the Predator Las Vegas Mixed Doubles Turbo. What a match we have here. Ropero and De Luna showing us what they're capable of, winning the opening set 4-2 against fillers. Mark White and Tim de Ruiter in the booth. Mark Weiwei and Noriki Oi, they have taken the opening set also 4-2, same scoreline against Easton and Van Boning. We might get a final we didn't really expect.
Yeah, could be, mate. Could be. It's 1-1 as well in the second set, so that one well underway. Even though we started at the same time. He wants it to go rail first, bend the cue ball around. Bit of a stretch though, Tim, with the 10 ball there also.
Yeah, you need a little bit of a bend, I believe.
Yeah, didn't get the bend. Needed to bend it a lot more than that. Couldn't reach it, I don't think. Couldn't get the elevation, Tim. So it's a chance for the fillers to get a good opening start to this second set. One that they have to win, of course. Already shot clock going off. Seemed very casual about the approach to that shot. Got down to 7 seconds before he even got down to the ball.
Yeah, a bit scrappy actually not to have a shot on the one ball with everything wide in the open for Maite and Jeffrey. Gotta say though, the 8 moved quite a bit when Maite kicked, or well, went real first and moved the 8 ball over all the way to the 9. So to get from the 7 to the 8, that will be key shot for the fillers. Oh, needs to hold up.
Here's the 10 ball interfering here, or can he just draw past that, Tim?
I think he can. He will have to get 2 rails anyways to the 7. Just needs to be able to bounce off that rail a bit more, and I think that will work. Low left, could go into the short rail where the 10 is laying, and then towards the 8 ball for the top corner.
Yes, a natural angle this, isn't it, more or less? Oh, needed to draw past that though. What's happening, Tim? Isn't this the only place they could be on this 10 ball with ball in hand right behind to the corner?
Well, things looking very good for this pair at the table. Ropero de Luna now taking the opening rack in the second set.
So the Spaniard will break off. Looking forward to the teams as well, Tim. It kind of has the same kind of vibe, doesn't it, as the doubles teams. Played with a fun spirit. Of course, a lot more prize money at stake, 32 teams, and the top prize of 120,000 for the teams. Push out called. Bit of a fancy push out from De Luna there. Kick and stick is on Tim behind the 6 ball, and Filler is the master of this. This is just like the 6 and 7 in the Mosconi against Fedor Gorst. Similar result as well.
Well, they have called the 8. I don't really see a way how that 8 ball could go. 3 ball is pretty much in the way. But at least it's not a foul, and well, I'm expecting another safety behind the 10. This is no cookie. Another airborne. We know how much he likes a jump cue. Can he jump and draw the cue ball back? Well, the answer is no. So now 3 and the 4 in the same corner. Does the 6 ball go by the 7? Well, the answer is yes. The 6 does go by the 7, I guess. Then it's all about the traveling from the 8 to the 9. I've seen them stutter a bit, Mark. Do you think they'll get out here, or do you see anything that could go wrong at this point?
I think it's all about this shot, the angle that she leaves him on the 8 ball. Would have liked maybe a touch more. He's going to have to stun off the side rail with some right hand spin, Tim. Down for the 9. 10 ball plays big. Not when you play a shot that good. It doesn't want to be straight. Maybe the slightest of angles, not much. Can maybe just stun it out slightly for the 10 into the side, Tim. There you see it. It's almost straight, isn't it?
Oh,
wow,
oh no.
That's the second scratch. Remember, Joshua went in off the 8 before, didn't he? Scratched off the 8. I'll be putting that cue ball nice and close to this 10 ball. In it goes. Well, you asked me, Tim, if there was anything that could go wrong. It was how I thought he was going to get on the 9 ball, and it was. Left pier more or less dead straight. In a bit of trouble here, Tim. 2-0 lead and a setup as well. Not the way things were supposed to go. Two between Easton and Van Boning, and Oi and Weiwei in their second set. Weiwei and Oi winning the opening set. It's 2-2 in their second set. 2-0 here in the second set, and breaking to get on the hill, Tim.
A lot of movement. Oh, the 10 ball restricting the cue ball from any luck, any view. So back to the push out. They'll have to battle their way onto the hill. Let's see, will they bank 2 ball towards the 4? No, just the opposite sides need a full cover. I think Jeffrey got the full hit, the full cover. And it's a chance, and if he stops the ball, well, if she stops the ball and then Jeffrey can play somewhat of a stop shot on the 3 ball, there is a 4-9 combination. Maite has been making some quite some long shots so far, Mark, in these almost 2 matches.
Yeah, very impressed with Mighty Ropero, really am. I know she's been doing lots of work on her technique, and also with a mental coach also. We know how important the brain is in any sport. It's all about positivity and staying calm at times when maybe they're high pressure situations, but you have to know how to control your brain, and she's controlling it as well as that combo there very well. I don't think the 4 ball is on though. Could play the 10.
Well, good safety instead. Don't mind it. Could get the jump cue out Pia, but I mean, it's also a quick way to lose the jump cue in this case. Instead, she's going for a 2-row kick, trying to bring the 4 to the short rail next to the 8. Oh, and she's missed the 4 ball completely. What is happening, Mark?
Right.
The fillers are
It's
a
all
bit
gone
all
wrong.
over the place.
The fillers are falling apart. Pero and DeLuna are the dynamic duo at the moment. Oh, just missing the point there. Anywhere there over the right hand side of the table, just past the side pocket, will be nice length.
Well, what about she just puts you almost straight? Perfect. Yeah, this time he did stay still. Lovely stroke. 2 balls away from being on the hill first, and gotta say, playing well, these two. Bit more cut on the 10. And down it goes. Ropero and De Luna now on the double hill for a place in the final.
Yeah, who would have thought that? I mean, okay, anything can happen in pool, we know that, but I think the fillers were firm favourites, certainly in the YouTube poll as well. Things don't always go according to polls. Just a reminder that the ladies will be playing their semi-final tomorrow morning at 9 AM. Cheska Centeno will play Christina Zlateva, and Christina to catch will play Wei Chu Chen. That's 9 AM tomorrow morning. And that will be followed by the men's singles semi-finals. Joshua Filler involved in that as well. He's up against Max Lechner. And Wojtek Szewczyk will take on the Ghost Federgorst. Back to this one on the hill.
And what a chance again. Great break. Shape on the 1, it's straight. Just to get from the 2 ball to the 3 is a quite early challenge. And after, it will be mainly maintaining the angles to get from the 5 to the 6 ball. Maybe a bit more, a bit straighter on the 2 ball than he wanted to. Have to punch the ball a bit more to cross over.
Yeah, just a draw stun with the left. Bounce off the short and long rail. Uh-oh, wants it to slow down. Well, it's gone wrong. Well over hit. He's Filipino, don't forget. They're great kickers. Well, the attempted tee shot on the 3 ball from De Luna. Now then, Tim, crucial part of the match for the fillers. Van Boning and Easton are on the hill in the second set, 3-2 up. They lost the first set though, remember, to Wei Chu Chen and Nukioi.
Well, nice angle on the 6 ball to stun off the rail again. Bit more punchy.
Very right-eye dominant Pia. Chin is over the right-hand side of her cue as she cues up. Oh, she doesn't like this for some reason. Didn't want to end up too close to the 10.
Yeah, was a bit tricky. Was running towards the 10. Glad she took a bit more time on that. And this is the fillers that opened their account quite late in this second set, and they need 3 on the spin to stay alive in the Predator Las Vegas Mixed Doubles Turbo event.
Well, a lot of people have bucket lists of things they want to do. I have a bucket list of I've done a lot of what I've wanted to do in my life, so I'm pretty happy. So I've done a lot of my bucket list items, but I've got a reverse bucket list item, things that I don't want to do and things that I don't want to happen to me, Tim. And top of the list was don't ever get bitten by a snake. But I was actually bitten by a snake last night, believe it or not, on my walk home from the local pool room on my foot. Non-venomous, I think, because I'm still here talking. I haven't been to the doctors yet. If you don't hear from me tomorrow, can you call me an ambulance, please?
Well, my thigh is not so strong, but I can try. Well, I hope your foot still works.
Yeah, it's working okay, and I'm just, so long as my mouth works, Tim, I'm happy, and my ears and my eyes. That's it. That'll do me. I'll just sit here and watch Paul and talk about Paul for the rest of my life.
Yeah, talk pull to me. Missed opportunity for De Luna to get the hook. And Filler immediately taking the opportunity. Good safety. No easy one railer available. None of the usual suspects. So they took the intentional fall. I mean, the 4 ball seems to be quite locked. Now a 2-3 combination, leaving the 2 ball over the corner. If they... Oh, he's even done 2 at the same time. Nice shot there. I was thinking about leaving the 2 over the corner and then use the 2 to run the 4. He's played the combo and opened it up. Nicely spotted, and now needs to find the window between the 4 and the 6. Oh,
that will do.
well.
That will do.
Now the 7 ball still in an awkward spot. Did she leave Joshua a bit of an angle on the 6 to where he can go over the bottom short rail towards the 7, or can he only drop this in and go further away from the 7, or big angle on the 7? He doesn't like it for some reason, so he must be quite straight.
no choice there but to leave Pia further away. And this, we have seen these shots missed so many times, Tim, catching the pocket point or cutting it thin, catching the left jaw of the top corner. But she's played it to perfection. Oh, she's lost the cue ball slightly though, but it was really tough. It was a tough pot.
Well, the problem too is they just had a little bit too much angle on the 7. Oh, I don't think Joshua's gonna be happy. Also played with his opposite hand, tried to get the 9 in between, and now Jeffrey a chance to play a jam up save. Oh, this could be really good. Is there a window? I think it might be enough window for the kick and stick.
You can actually see a quarter of the ball, I think. Maybe going rail first. Under pressure now.
And there it is, Naoki Oi and Wei Su Chang move on to the finals. Please, one more round of applause for Shane Van Moning and Savannah Easton.
Oh, you can hear in the background Wei Su Chen and Naoki Oi. They're already in the final, waiting for the winner of this match. They were 3-2 down in the second set, but eventually managed to win the match 2-0 in sets.
Well, they were your pick, Tim, I think, weren't they? Nokioi and Wei Chu Chen. You've got an eye for the game, mate. You should give it a go sometime.
Oh, he's missed the bank. He's played a bit of a two-way though. Played a good cue ball.
Jeff
The only
going
thing though,
here.
if he had made it, this 9 ball would have been super tough though for Pia. So maybe better. It turned out to be safe. No jump cue. He's kicking at it.
Needs it to slow up. Needs it to slow up. Ooh. It's cuttable, Tim. Gotta hold the cue ball though as well. Oh, they're going to save another one, Tim. It's going to be 3-2. They haven't given up yet.
Yeah, so the fillers now slowly coming back into the second set.
Yeah, focused look. Ball's getting shunted around everywhere.
Yeah, and the shot on the 1 ball, I believe. Or did that 6 ball maybe do something? Oh, the 1 does not go to the corner. That is a bit of luck. Now Jeffrey might be able to play a stop shot to leave the cue ball behind the 6. Send the 1 ball 2 rails to the 8 ball. Especially if it goes on top of the 8.
Played that really well. Every shot now the fillers play could be their last. They've got to be really, really careful now. Their opponents on the hill, it doesn't matter that they've got 2. Their opponents already on 3. So any shot could be their last.
Oh.
That would look very suspicious.
Yeah.
So much so that the referee's picking the cue ball up. I thought it was a glaring foul.
Yeah, now
Look at the 4 ball.
as you
Tim,
can
look at the 4 ball though.
yeah, well, and also the 3 ball is not so easy to get on. That much traffic around.
What a difference that's made by him not being able to reach it. He's doing his best to. He doesn't want to use the bridge if he doesn't have to. Unfortunately, he has to. Now just a safety, Tim, I think, in behind the 9.
Oh,
it's gone wrong.
He's missed it. The problem is too now for the fillers is the fact that sure the 4 doesn't go, but the 2 ball does go. They can play themselves onto the 3, either develop the 4 or play a good safety, and they're in a commanding position. So Jeffrey missing that save could cost them the overall position in this rack. We might have a hill set coming up very shortly. Well, they've already played the safety on the 3 ball. Oh, they're short on time.
Well,
Oh, are they gonna open up the 4?
oh, they have.
It has
They
opened
have,
up.
Tim.
That was definitely a time management foul. I think the 9 ball still goes to the side from this angle at least, and then it should be all 3 each.
Shane and Savannah Easton going out, but they are still in one of the 2 American teams in the teams tournament, which will start tomorrow. Every ball a pressure ball from here on in though for the fillers. Cannot afford to miss. Not now. Well, how does she get to the 9? She's going to have to draw back, isn't she, with low right? Oh, he's saying leave it there. So it is available to the corner. Well, this is do or die now. Good shot. Oh, they're still fighting in there. This is a tricky 10, Tim.
Yeah,
Got to
not
the
so
pressure one.
straightforward. down goes the 10. This is hill. That was right at the edge.
Down went the
timer.
shot
Look at
clock
that
as
timer.
well. Oh, absolutely. Played it with a fraction of a second to spare. They're not finished yet. They're still in there fighting. Overall performance, Tim.
Yeah, another stat which is very impressive if you consider this format is the 100% break success. That's quite something.
Yeah, big thanks to the Paul Stat guy, who I believe is actually sat in the arena doing these stats, him and his partner. They really are fascinating, some of these stats they're coming up with. Everything available, Tim.
Yeah, might be worth taking on the cut to the top left. If you can get straight-ish on the 2, you can still hold for the 3 ball. Now, the 5 is one ball that it's not too easy to get on. And this safety is probably a way better choice than going for the cut. This is a good shot, good cue ball. And a small ball, small target to hit.
The rare sight, Filler missing a kick shot. Just wondering, could he play it off the 5 and open the 5 up a little bit?
Oh, I think that's what he's playing.
Yeah.
Oh, he's done really well. Because it was easy to lose the cue ball playing that bump on the 5. Now, the only advice I would have is don't talk too much, you know, just keep that rhythm alive. And you're on the way to a place in the final to meet Wei Tzu Chen and Naoki Oi for a grand prize of $15,000.
Oh, what's he done here? Well, he's still on
okay
into the
though.
side, but gonna have to go into the 6 though, isn't he? She?
It might be okay to just still kill the ball, but it's on the edge. Oh no, she babied the ball. Well, it's
Gonna
still
have
cut.
to
You gotta
bank it, Tim. You like cutting rather than banking?
Well, you could still play like a bump into the 7, and don't play it too soft. Like play like a comfortable speed to run into them. Yeah, just like that. Just he played it a little soft though.
Well, this is a tough one, isn't it? This is a real tough ask. Awkward bridging, thin 7, safety surely.
Oh, and she did go fully for the cut, and she scratched straight in the center. I mean, it was either the bank or a safety on that 7 ball. That was super tough to thin it, queuing over the 8. Oh dear. I mean, they had 2 or 3 chances to close out this set. And you know what champions do. We both know that champions, when they survive a scare like that, usually in the 3rd set, they play very well. So we know what's coming.
Yeah, I mean, they can't complain, Tim. As you say, they had 3 chances at least. They were 3-0 up. And now, as you said, champions doing what champions do. And they'll probably go and run the last set 4-0 or something. I've forgotten who breaks first. Whose turn it is to break. But there's no way Filler is missing this one. So Hill to 4-3. Yes, come on, says Pia. Alf gets, is it Alf gets or something like that, they say? Let's go.
Auf geht's, yes.
Tim. Alf geht's, yeah.
Yep.
So,
And I guess it's Auf geht's for us too. Because it looks like they're going to take a little break. So we're going to run to the restroom, I guess. And we'll be right back with the deciding set between Ropero and De Luna against the Fillers. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. And welcome back, everybody. We have arrived to the deciding set between Ropero and De Luna and the fillers in this exciting semi-final match. This set is for place in the final, and the total grand prize of $15,000. Look at that beautiful break. Mark, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, a little bit to do on the one ball, but one of the better breaks that we've seen, Tim. It's just this first one ball, isn't it? If you can get the one ball and get a shot onto the three, you should be okay. Make it sound simple, but that's basically it.
Oh, needs the cue ball to stop. Oh, it's a bit awkward queuing over the 10. Needs to bring the cue ball back for the 4 on the side, and it's asking a lot from his queuing. Now, of course, he does have that queuing, but also his percentages go a little lower when you put him in tough spots.
He's got to watch the side pocket as well. Can't stun, he's got to draw this. That's why he doesn't even bother taking it on Tim, and it takes a lot for Joshua Filler to turn down a pot like that, so it must have been tough. Pat on the back there from his wife Pia. Deservedly so as well. It's a great shot. Full hook on the 3 ball. De Luna going airborne.
Oh, yeah, it's on. That's 4 ball now does go to the corner as well.
And now it should be okay, Tim. Oh, especially now he's moved that 6. Oh, that's unfortunate. Wow. Deliberately using the 6 there to clear it for a better potable position after the 5, but only a safety here. Oh, he needs a lot of left-hand side, on right-hand side rather. Well, could have been worse. Awkward queuing again for mighty Ropero.
Yeah, actually a really creative shot from Filler to play that position to the 5. Indeed, very unlucky that 6 ball comes in between. And now finding himself in a bit of trouble.
Oh, look at this. No, he hasn't called that shot. It was scratched in the corner. Can you believe that? Well, Peter sees the funny side of it. It was a tremendous hit on the 5. I think he may have been trying to get behind it. Ended up cutting it in. But to scratch in the corner is just so unlucky. This has left Mighty a little bit more to do than she might have wanted. Pretty thin this. Can just concentrate fully though on making the 7. Cuba will do its thing. Oh,
No, is he
Safety.
gonna try and still roll up on the 9? Gotta say, a couple good shots from Team De Luna and Ropero, even though they should have ran out.
Good shot.
Yeah, even these last 3 balls were not supposed to be this difficult, but they get the job done. And I mean, imagine they won the first set, they had quite some chances to close it out in the second. Now that we were tied in a deciding set, they also will start to feel the heat a bit more. And another ball going in. They have been doing so well on the break. Now there's a window. She's
Good
played
shot
a
from Mighty
really,
there.
really good shot there on the 1.
We reached the hill first in the last set. They had chances to win the match. If they get to the hill in this set, they will be guaranteed Tim a shootout. If it goes to 3-3, that's exactly what we'll have. Don't count that out just yet. Oh, this is horrible.
Yeah, this is a really awkward shot.
What a glass
But he's
shot that
played-
was.
He played a really good shot there as well, indeed, to bring the cue off the rail.
Yeah, it's a good angle. He's left up low right on the cue ball. Played that really, really well. Great shot, Mighty Ropero. She played a great 2-ball and a great 8-ball in this run out, and deservedly. There are 2 racks to the good here, Tim, in this final deciding set.
Yeah, they're coming out of the game strong, just like they did in the second set. Now it's just a question, can they fade the fact that they didn't finish in the second set, put that on the side and say, we can do it this time. It's not easy knowing that you've had the opportunity in your hands already.
They would love another break like they've been breaking, making balls and having a shot at the lowest ball on. Ball down again, Tim. No shot on the one this time, but control of the table.
Well, Jeffrey is going to leave a shot on that 2-ball, I believe. Long and on the rail though, but he's going to leave something in the open. I'm quite sure Joshua will be jumping out of his seat to shoot something. Unless Jeffrey took care of it enough to where... No, I think this one goes. Well, they are connecting the dots nicely. Natural angle to drop in between the 7 and the 8. No, he's going to the other side of the 8 ball.
He's scratched twice already. That was very close to another one, and hasn't given Pia much chance of getting into the 10 ball either. We'll have to power this around the angles. Wow. Even to give him a chance at the 10 ball was a good shot. But this is no gimme. There's a bit of pressure on this one, knowing if they miss it, their opponents will be on the hill. Pia enjoyed that one. He put himself in that bit of trouble really by playing a bad positional shot to the 9, but Pia got him out of trouble just giving him a shot at it. It was still a good 10 ball. if anything will test the marriage, Tim, it's playing Scotch doubles together, but they seem to be enjoying it and seeing the fun side of it, which is good. One of them might be sleeping on the floor tonight, you never know.
Oh, nice square hit, but nothing.
It was a good square hit. Maybe lacking just a little bit of power. But we've seen softer breaks and balls made.
Well, early fall. If Joshua can get the one ball out of the way, possible 3 fouls is coming up. Sending the one in between the traffic. This is a good shot and it will be tough to hit. Plus, as I mentioned, the third foul will be easier with the one ball being next to the 10.
Yeah, that's 2. Josh was actually 3 fouled earlier on by Shane Van Boning. It's rare somebody 3 fouls Joshua Filler, believe me. The foot, or the shoe is on the other foot this time. But they're going for the run out.
Well, I gotta say, it looked like they could have played just a simple stop shot behind the 10. The one on the other side of the 4 and at least have a chance to win it 3 fouls. But of course you do feel stupid when you play for that 3 foul and eventually they make a hit, they hook you and you lose the rack from there. So that's probably why they just want to take their chances directly.
Yeah, put it in their own hands, Tim.
Yeah, 5 to the 6 is not a hanger. And the perfect line to get to the 6. 7 does go by the 9. So we could have 2 each in this deciding set. Pressure is starting to cook in this arena. Oh, bit of a surprising miss. The leave, though, is all right.
Referee,
I mean, could have left a lot more.
referee just warning them that they are still on 2 fouls. So if anything was to go wrong here, like a scratch in the side pocket or something like that, anything can happen. Or the corner
what's
pocket.
a cue ball?
Well, there you go. Anything can happen, and they've 3 fouled them. Little bit careless from Jeff DeLuna there, to be honest, Tim. He will have known that the scratch was on somewhere. So a bit of a cheap rack to give away that one. And you must say, Pia, a little bit fortunate after missing that 7 to leave the 7 so difficult. But anyway, it's drawn the foul. She's like a sponge, isn't she, Pia? She soaks up all the advice. I saw a comment, Tim, that somebody thinks it's not fair that Joshua and Pia play together all the time because everyone else keeps changing partners, but they stay the same. I don't think either of them would want to play with anyone else. It's the perfect partnership to me. Certainly, you plenty of trust in your partner, husband and wife, that's for sure.
Well, who's going to change a winning team? Now, he did play the safety. But, I mean, you would expect that the fillers are always going to make a contact on the 1 ball from this position. You know that before playing the safety. It's not the strongest, but you just have to survive. Oh, the 1 ball, it might go straight in. No.
Ooh, glancing blow off of it. Just changed the outcome of the shot slightly. Running back for the air rush. He's rushing back for the air rush. That'll do. Critical to get to 3 first in the deciding set. You know the worst can happen is a shootout. Just a reminder, guys, that these 2 pairs are looking for a place in the final later on today against Nu Kioi and Wei Chen. What a birthday present it would be. And there's another birthday today, actually, that we failed to mention, and that's Dennis Grabet. So, Palju Unna Sunipavaks, as they say in Estonia. Happy birthday, Dennis. Congratulations, mate. Unfortunately, his time in Vegas is over. He's not in the teams, as Team Estonia don't have a female player, as we see a great bank shot there using the 3, Tim. I don't know if we've lost Tim or not. Are you there, Tim?
Of course I'm still here.
Good man.
No. No. Well, I was gonna say we don't have snakes in the Netherlands, but well, we have zoos, so that wouldn't be a correct statement. Wow, I still gotta say though, this is that went all the way down to the timer, but just in time. It would be crazy if the fillers get on the double hill first.
Yeah, stared defeat in the face on 3 occasions in the previous set, and now they look like controlling the match and taking the lead for the first time in the match. So this 10 then to get on to the match hill. And guaranteed minimum 10 shootout. Unbelievable. There is a saying that the balls never forgive you in Q Sports, and they did have their chances, De Luna and mighty Ropero. I think it's Joshua to break next for the match. Really are becoming a power couple in the world of pool. They're the David Beckham and Victoria Beckham of Q Sports. That's what they are. Oh, it's Piers break. I beg your pardon.
Well, the break hasn't been successful all the time. One ball
close.
was tracking towards the side. So a chance for Ropero and De Luna to turn things around. Not so long one, but it's definitely available. Guaranteed shape. Has turned it down. You would say a bit surprising for a guy like Joshua Filler to not take on that one ball. Oh, is this gonna hit the rail? Oh no. Oh, that could be all it. This could be the final blow.
Such a fickle game, Paul. You're on top of the world, almost 1 point, and then the very next staring defeat in the face.
Bit more cut on the one, on the 2 ball. Actually not bad. Just a smidge of an angle on the 3 ball, but we'll find the angle between the 7-9.
Yeah, they're going to have to play a 5-8 combo, Tim, as well, I think. Perfect.
Yeah, gotta say, I'm a bit disappointed for Ropero and Luna. I think they played a great match up to like second set, 3-1 up, I believe. And from there the wheels just came off and the fillers took almost every opportunity they were given or they made themselves.
Well, the nerves will be jangling now, really coming towards the end of this rack and indeed match. The beeper's going to go. Wow, that's a great shot, Tim. That really was a great shot. Yeah, Joshua liked that one. Absolute perfection that was. Shot clock ticking away as well. Now just straightforward drawback from the 9 for the 10, and it'll all be over, Timmy.
Yeah, they're on the 10, so this will be it. The fillers will be meeting Yuki Oi and Wei Tzu Chen in the final. What a steal for the fillers. Yeah, I don't know what Jeffrey's saying there. I think he's kind of joking around, but yeah, must be feeling a bit for Ropero and Luna, but eventually I think they'll be happy with how they played for the first time together. A lot more to come. So would like to thank everybody for tuning in with us. Mark White and myself, Tim de Ruiter, we will be signing off, but the final will still be coming up today, I believe. Mark?
Yes, well, it hadn't been confirmed what time because we didn't know how long this match would go on for. They did both start together, but keep an eye on ProBilliardSeries.com, guys. It will be on Table 1 on Pro Billiard Series TV.